Look around any room where a newborn has just arrived, and you will see a familiar dynamic. The mother is the sun, and everything orbits around her: the feeding, the instinctive soothing, the deep biological tether. And standing just outside that orbit, often feeling like a spectator in his own life, is the father. Ask a new dad how he feels, and in the quiet moments, he'll likely admit, "I love this kid with everything I have, but I feel like the backup. I don't know if what I do carries the same weight. I don't know what they actually need from me right now." If that is you, or if that is the father of your child, everything you thought you knew is about to change. Because modern developmental neuroscience has uncovered a truth that has been ignored for generations. Your baby does not just like having a father around. Their developing brain is desperately hungry for specific neurological inputs that only a father can provide. Welcome to Baby's First Brain, where we look past standard parenting advice and explore the rigorous science of what your child is actually experiencing. If you are a dad, sit down and listen closely. If you are a mom, send this to him immediately. Subscribe to the channel and let's dive into the 10 things your baby actually needs from their father. The first thing your baby needs from their father is to stop trying to be the second mother. For decades, psychology looked at fathers simply as mothers' assistants, but brain imaging has recently shown us something breathtaking. When a mother interacts with her baby, it activates specific networks in the baby's brain associated with nurturing and immediate comfort. But when a father interacts with his baby, the baby's brain lights up in entirely different areas. You are not providing a lesser version of maternal care. You are providing a completely different neurological frequency. Fathers trigger pathways related to social processing, spatial awareness, and external environment regulation. Your baby's nervous system is not waiting for a backup mom. It is waiting for the distinct, unique biological input of a father. You do not need to mimic how she soothes. Your way is exactly what their brain is mapping. The second thing your baby needs is the sound of your voice, specifically the way you naturally speak. Fathers instinctively speak to their babies differently than mothers do. Mothers often use very melodic, perfectly attuned baby talk that matches the infant's internal state. Fathers, however, naturally use more complex vocabulary, ask more WH questions, who, what, where, and use a slightly more challenging linguistic rhythm. Linguists call this the bridge hypothesis. Your voice acts as the bridge between the intimate, protective language of the mother and the complex, unpredictable language of the outside world. Studies consistently show that a father's vocabulary directly impacts a child's language skills at age 3. Do not stay quiet because you think you don't have the right soothing voice. Talk to them about your car, about the yard, about the coffee you are making. Your voice is literally building their brain's communication bridge. The third thing they need is your specific style of play. Watch a mother play, and it is often visual, face-to-face, and focused on keeping the baby's emotions perfectly balanced. Watch a father play, and it is usually physical, unpredictable, and exciting, lifting them high, making sudden funny noises, gentle roughhousing. Psychologists call this high arousal play, and it is not just for fun, it is a critical neurological exercise. When you play like this, you're spiking your baby's adrenaline and dopamine, and then when you bring them back down safely into a hug, you are flooding them with oxytocin. You're teaching their nervous system how to handle stress, how to assess risk, and how to understand that the world can be thrilling and surprising, but still entirely safe. You are wiring their brain for courage. The fourth thing your baby needs is your physical, grounding presence. And I do not mean hovering. I mean the quiet, solid state of just being there. Because fathers often have a different hormonal baseline than postpartum mothers, they can provide a unique type of emotional regulation. When the mother is overwhelmed and the baby is feeding off that anxiety, a father who can step in with a slow heart rate, deep breathing, and a calm nervous system acts as a biological anchor. Your baby's mirror neurons pick up on your heart rate. Your calm literally transfers into their body. You do not need a magical technique to stop them from crying. Sometimes, simply holding them while keeping your own internal weather calm is the most powerful intervention in the world. Number 5. Your baby needs to see how you love their mother. Babies are not just observing you, they are recording you. In the first 3 years, their brain is downloading the fundamental blueprint for how humans interact. When your baby watches you bring your mother a glass of water, when they hear the warmth in your tone, when they see you handle a disagreement with respect and soft eyes, they are not just witnessing a marriage, they are building their own internal template for empathy. They are learning at a cellular level what love looks like in action. You are teaching them what to expect from others and what to demand of themselves decades before they ever go on their first date. The 6th thing your baby needs is your bare chest. We talk endlessly about maternal skin-to-skin contact, but paternal skin-to-skin is a biological powerhouse. When a father strips to the waist and holds his baby against his chest, the baby's body temperature stabilizes, their blood sugar regulates, and their cortisol, the stress hormone, plummets. But it does something for you, too. Paternal skin-to-skin physically rewires the father's brain, lowering testosterone slightly and spiking oxytocin, making you more attuned, more patient, and more deeply bonded. It is a biological feedback loop. You do not have to be the one breastfeeding to provide profound physical nourishment. Your warmth is medicine. Use it. The 7th thing your baby needs is to see your emotions. There is a toxic, outdated myth that a good father is a stoic brick wall, unshakable, unfeeling, always the protector. But a father who hides all his emotions is inadvertently teaching his child that feelings are dangerous. Your baby needs to see you frustrated when you drop something, and then see you take a deep breath and calm down. They need to see you laugh until you cry. They need to see that big, strong, capable men also feel sad, tired, and overwhelmed, and that they know how to handle it safely. By being emotionally transparent, you are giving your child permission to be fully human. You are showing them that emotional regulation does not mean acting like a robot. It means feeling the feeling and moving through it. Number 8 is the one almost no one admits. Your baby needs you to have patience with your own bonding process. Mothers have a 9-month biological head start. They have a tsunami of hormones forcing that instant connection. For many fathers, the birth of a child brings overwhelming responsibility and protective instincts, but the deep, soul-crushing love, sometimes that takes weeks, sometimes it takes months. If you did not feel an instant cinematic spark the moment they were handed to you, you are not broken. Paternal bonding is often a slow burn. It's built in the trenches. It's built at 2 a.m. It's built the first time they grab your finger and actually look at you. Be patient with yourself. The love is building its foundation, brick by brick. Your baby does not need you to fake it. They just need you to keep showing up while the foundation sets. The 9th thing your baby needs from you is gentle, predictable boundaries. As your baby grows into a toddler, they are going to push every limit they can find. This is how they figure out the shape of the world. Fathers often play a critical role in this phase. When you set a boundary, no, we don't hit, or I cannot let you climb on that, and you hold it with a calm, deep, and steady presence, you are doing something incredible for their prefrontal cortex. You are teaching them where the edges are. A world without edges is terrifying for a child. Your gentle firmness makes the world predictable, and predictability equals safety. And finally, the 10th thing your baby needs from their father. It is the core of everything. They need you to stay. I do not just mean staying in the house. I mean staying engaged, staying curious about who they are becoming, staying off your phone when they are looking for your eyes, staying in the hard moments when the crying won't stop and you feel useless. The greatest gift a father gives is the neuroplasticity of trust. Trust is not a concept for a baby. It is a physical pathway in the brain, built by thousands and thousands of repetitions of someone showing up. You do not need to be the perfect dad. You do not need to know all the answers. You just need to be the man who keeps returning to the room, the man who keeps reaching out his hands. You are not the supporting cast. You are the co-author of this child's entire reality. Your voice, your play, your calm, your touch, your flaws, and your love are shaping the literal architecture of their brain. Keep showing up. It matters more than you will ever know. If this video made you see your role differently, hit the like button. It tells the algorithm to push this video to other fathers who desperately need to hear it right now. Dads, drop a comment below. What has been the most surprising part of fatherhood for you so far? I read every single one. Thank you for watching Baby's First Brain. Subscribe for more science, more truth, and more tools to understand the incredible mind of your child. We'll see you in the next one.